How you doing, YouTube? Matt, man, I suck at this. Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Words are hard sometimes. We're going to do a little bit of Zero Gravity Brewing. This is their bike beer. This is an India Pale Ale, 4.8%, Sun sub 5%, Zero Gravity. Government warning, produced by Zero Gravity, IPA, 4.8%. This be canned. What is that? 6, 10... 2 weeks ago. That's a pleasant little surprise. I remember looking at the date. I didn't see the actual... Like, I didn't do the math. Math. It's with a FF. Math in my head. Pulled this off a shelf today at a local little store that has little things here and there. They tend to have zero gravity stuff. And I like zero gravity. Stuff that I've had, especially the lower ABV stuff. So that's why this one kind of took me pink. Beer-wise, it's alright. You know, it's a... What's the... Is it Schwinn? Is that Schwinn? So this logo, this kind of, I don't want to say logo because that's their logo and their lettering and stuff, but that kind of emblem, I think I remember that being on like certain bikes. I think it was Schwinn's, like old school bikes back in the day. So I dig the labeling. Beer-wise, man, look how light that looks. It looks like filtered pineapple juice. Pinky finger, creamy, fluffy, delicious head. We're off to a very good start right now. Let's get a nose. Not much there. A little bit of soft citrus zest. A little bit of soft citrus. Maybe a tiny touch of pineapple. We're reaching here. Not much sweetness, not much bittering. Very minimal nose here. 4.8%. You're not expecting the world, but expecting a little bit more than that. Soft, very, very light. Very light citrus is the name of the game. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. It drinks probably a little bit more aggressive than what the nose leads you to believe, but this is like, they call this an IPA, and they're a bunch of fibbers. Their noses are growing and their pants are on fire. This is almost, it almost doesn't even qualify for like pale ale status as far as vibrancy and the way the beer's coming off. Each sip, that citrus builds. There's a little bit more pineapple to it. There's a little bit of bittering kind of growing in the background, but still how the mouthfeel comes off, which is light. I don't want to confuse that with thin. It's light, but it's not thin. It has the density you would want at something of this ABV. It really does kind of come off as more of like a hopped up, like neutral table beer, or even like just like a lager, a crispy lager, like a citrus leaning hopped up crispy lager. It doesn't have like lager vibes to it as far as any kind of yeast or anything like that, but the crispness of the beer, the lightness of the beer, how easily it is, how crispy boy it is, it's very much lager vibes in that sense. And then when you add that kind of, I'm starting to go like more lemony on this. A little bit of lemony, kind of pineapple, grapefruit kind of thing, but very bright, very nimble, very spritzy kind of fruitiness on this. Almost to a point where it's like seltzer-like. It doesn't taste like seltzer. Seltzers suck, but that's the kind of idea. Soda-like kind of vibrancy from it. I could see myself drinking way too many of these in a very short period of time. I like this. I picked the 4-pack. I want to say it was $13. I could definitely roll, like, I would like to, if I had a barbecue, I could roll in with like a bunch of different beers, but bring like a couple 4-packs, a couple 6-packs of this, and be like, this is like the side beer for the day, and I'd be a very, very happy camper. That's tasty stuff. It's not rewriting the record books. It's not like rewriting history and be like, oh my god, sub 5% hazy IPA. This is kind of a new territory we're living in here. No. I might contradict myself because it is unique in of itself. So it is something that I don't think I've really had at this ABV level, but it's just, again, you can't think of it as a hazy IPA or hazy pale ale. You give me like that lager. I'm actually starting to think of something different. We'll talk about it in a second. That lager, that low ABV kind of table beer. I talked about neutral table beer, where it doesn't have a big kind of yeast phenolic. You add these kind of hops on it. That's where I'm thinking this comes from. You know what this actually comes off more? And this is what I was thinking about when I stopped for a second there. It's like the tiniest little like tiniest little pale ale, and they put just a drop of lemon shandy in it. That's kind of how it's coming off for me. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the biggest lemon shandy guy in the world, but there's something about this that just tickles me pink and makes me happy. A beer that makes me happy. What a novel idea. I like this. I think it's fun. I'm glad I got a 4-pack. I will drink these way too fast, and I will buy more. If I have a barbecue, I think I'm going to get these and sick these on some of my friends and be like, what do you think of this? Just get some feedback. But I think it's fun. I think it's a fun, tasty little chugger. That's called summer to me, baby. Is it one of the better lower ABV IPAs I've had as late? It's in the conversation, not towards the top. If we start to twist this beer into what we think it is and be like, is it one of the better low ABV Kolsch's or lagers, even though it's not a lager, we're just trying to have a conversation here, that kind of beer, then yes, it's a little bit higher on the chart. Still not Mount Rushmore status, but very, very tasty stuff. Bag availability, like I said, I think it was $13 for a 4-pack, probably less, maybe 12? Might have been 12. Anyway, not that expensive. Picked it up off the shelf, like I said, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like super tiny little hop forward jams and you like dropping a little bit of lemon shandy in that joint, then this is for you. If you like super, super, super summer crushers, this is for you. This beer is made for you. And that's a good thing. There you go. Review on the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. More importantly, if you've had this, let me know. Let me know what you thought. Am I close to what you think? Am I right, wrong? Never wrong, because I'm me. But you're never wrong yourself. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, you can be wrong to yourself. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Massive Beers, if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif, if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of zero gravity right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.